Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm sorry that I didn't post any videos last week, but here I am today. So today I have 3 new vegan snack ideas for you, and they're all high in protein. So the idea behind this is not to tell you that vegan food does not have a lot of protein, but I know sometimes after a workout I'd rather eat something higher in protein than like a regular piece of fruit. And I also know that a lot of people eat fruit for like breakfast and lunch, and I think it is a good idea to incorporate a little bit more protein into your diet. Some of the recipes, I think they have like more or less 10 or 15 grams of protein per serve, which is really good as a snack. Anyways, I hope you enjoy the recipes and I'll catch you after that. So for the first recipe, it's actually almost not a recipe because I don't really measure things, but I'm gonna tell you what I have in this yogurt Parfait. So first off, I hate soy yogurt, so I'm just blending it with some fruits. So this is about half a cup of soy yogurt and then half a cup of frozen berries, and I usually like raspberries and blueberries. I also added quite a cup of water, although I didn't film it, and then 2 tablespoons of chia seeds, which are amazing, as you might know, and then blend it and try not to make a mess like I did. Then you take a jar or just a bowl, and I'm adding some oats to make me feel fuller, and then I use fresh fruits, and at the moment I'm obsessed with kiwis. Kiwis are really an amazing fruit. They have a lot of vitamins and minerals. They're an amazing antioxidant. They're high in vitamin C. It's perfect for the healthy skin, a better sleep, and they're high in potassium as well. They're truly one of my favorite fruits as regards to health benefit. And yes, I do eat the skin because I buy my kiwis organic, and a lot of minerals are actually in the skin. So I add them to that, and then I add my yogurt berry mix. Also, if you're more of a sweeter tooth, I would suggest adding a tablespoon of maple or something. And then here I come with the seeds, and I'm adding first hemp seeds. They're so high in protein, well balanced amino acids, they're full of healthy fat, omega-3, omega-6 in a perfect ratio. And then I also like to use sunflower and pumpkin seeds, and these are really high in vitamin E, selenium, vitamin B1, copper, zinc, and protein. Selenium is great for the recovery of the cells, so perfect after workout. And yeah, just they're really full of nutrients, and I always add seeds to my yogurt or my smoothies because yeah, they're amazing. And then I finish off with a teaspoon of natural peanut butter. For the second recipe, I'm going to show you how I make these cacao protein bars. You could also make bliss ball out of them if you want. I'm just going to use some oats, some dates. I use normal dates because majorly I keep them for snacking because they're quite expensive. Then for the protein, I'm adding some chickpeas, and yes, I do keep the skin on because I have a high-speed blender and it doesn't do much of a difference for that much extra work. And no, you can't taste the chickpeas. And then some cacao powder and some chia seeds and some all-natural almond butter. And so all the ingredients are going to be in the description box if you want to recreate this exactly like I did. So basically the recipe is super simple. Just pour everything into your blender. High-speed blender is best, but you know. And oh my god, I was going to cut this frame, but who struggles to remove the almond butter from the spoon, and then you have it on your finger, and then you have it, I mean not just almond butter, just all the nut butters. They're so annoying. It makes me cringe just to watch myself now. Anyways, just blend that up. And you might also need to come back with a spatula to just grab things down a little bit. Of course with the blender off. And then you take a dish and you line it with some parchment paper. That's if you want to do bars, but if you want to do bliss balls, you just roll them in your hands. But yeah, you put all the mix in, and then with your fingers you're just gonna press it down really tightly and like evenly so it's really flat. And then you take the paper and simply like put it away like this, and then you're just simply gonna cut it through, and you can keep it in an airtight container. I usually have half of the recipe or maybe a third of a recipe depending on how hungry I am as a snack. And for the first mouthful you might be like, I'm not sure, and then you're gonna taste the second one, and then you're gonna be willing to just take it all down. It's absolutely so good considering it had like chickpeas in it. Yeah. So for the final recipe, it is a savory one. So these are rillettes. I don't know if you know that word in English, whatever, but they used to be one of my favorite thing with meat. So the first thing you want to do is preheat the oven to 200 degrees Celsius, and then you're going to take your walnuts and you're just going to toast them for a little bit, like 5 minutes in the oven. Then you're taking a red onion and you want to mince it, of course peel it, but mince it really thinly. That's gonna give this meaty kind of texture to the thing, so it's important you do it really thinly like I do. Then I take a pan, I put them in, and I'm simply adding a few tablespoons of water to cook them until they're soft. It shouldn't take more than like 5 or 10 minutes or something. Then that's how the walnuts come out of the oven. Do not burn them. I repeat, do not burn them. Then in a blender, you're gonna add some cooked green lentils. I had some leftovers, but you could use some canned ones too. And then I'm adding the soft onions, the toasted walnuts. Then I'm adding a tablespoon of flax meal, which is just grounded flax seed, and 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. And I'm also adding 2 tablespoons of tamari, although I would say I would have gone for just 1, like that would be enough. Then I'm adding a teaspoon of paprika or something smoky that you have, and some pepper, and then I'm just ready to blend that up. So you want to blend this up, but not too much, like you want it to be a little bit chunky still. So depending on your blender, I don't really know how long it would take you, but I think it took me around a minute or something. And that's how it looks like. I mean, I was kind of amazed by how similar it looked to the meaty thing. It goes super well with carrots and bread, and yeah. So I hope you enjoyed these recipes, and I hope you try them out, and if you do, let me know in the comments below. As per usual, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and to subscribe to my channel, and also don't forget to hit that little bell ring button, whatever it is, so you get notified when I post videos, because sometimes people don't see my videos. So yeah, I hope you have a nice day, and I'll see you later. Bye.